You may have heard of people who make money with the funding fee, or there are those who strategize whether to go long or short based on the funding fee. There are those who trade futures here. You will learn about these today. Also, what is the funding fee? How is it calculated? When is it charged? I will explain them step by step. Let's go to the video without wasting time. In our previous video, I explained how to take profit on Binance Futures, how to use stop loss. If you are not a member of Binance, you have become a member of Binance without refusal using the link in the description of the video. But if you are going to activate futures for the first time, you can earn $30 withdrawable when you trade using the percent code as you see on the screen. Also, my friends, we have our analysis family group. You can join this group if you become a member from our ref, and if you get stuck on something related to Binance, or if you get stuck on something related to futures, you can enter our chat group where you can ask questions and get answers. There are 2 links about that in the description. You can check them out. Now, what is the funding fee? First of all, let me open the screen, and I clicked on futures and look at the top right hand side. It says funding countdown. This is the But funding means countdown in countdown. I hope I'm not making a mistake with the pronunciation. Stop, they're making fun of me and lynching me. I'm from the north of England. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sometimes we make mistakes. How do I get into a taxi? If it's positive, the longs pay the shorts. And if you see a negative there, the shorts pay the longs. Every 8 hours this funding fee is charged. And what is the purpose of this fee? The purpose of this fee is this. For example, in futures, everybody went long. You can think of it as buying, and the price in futures goes up. If the price in spot is low, this funding fee is charged so that there is no instability between these 2 prices and they don't move too far away from each other. That's the purpose of it. At what time is the funding fee charged? I am telling you in Turkish time. It is charged at 3 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock in the morning, and 19:00 in the evening. I'm shooting a video right now at 18:34. 25 minutes later, for example, the funding fee will be collected. So how can you make money with a funding fee? First of all, let me say this. Of course, I am not saying that you will make a lot of money with the funding fee, but there are those who make money here. These are the founders of this business. They are experts. You know how they say don't try at home? You can try at home, but you can learn and try. How can I make money? Right now it's a plus. So after 25 minutes, if I opened a short, my friends, I will make money. Then what can I do? I can do this. For example, right now I am in Bitcoin, USDT parity. I will open a position of 2x from the market, friends. I will open a short position. I opened a short position of about $260, and I'm going down. I clicked on the position. When we have 24 minutes left. 24 minutes later, I will earn a funding fee. Whether I am in profit or in loss on the position, I will earn a funding fee. I will calculate how much I will earn in a moment. Here is the risk. For example, I opened a short right now, and it is in profit. The market has fallen a little bit. Now this usually happens like this. At 18:59, I open the position. At 19:01, I close the position. That way, I can short from there. I would have earned a funding fee. What is my risk? For example, let's say the bigger the position, the more funding fees you earn. We will calculate it now, but there is a risk like this. I opened a short, and the market got some very good news at that very moment. I may be in that profit when it goes up. Maybe my position won't leak, but I can make that profit. Of course, there is also a risk at high levels. Right now, my position is at a profit of $0.43. So how do we calculate this funding fee? This is how we calculate it, my friends. The size of this position is 0 braid 0009. I'm back at the calculator, 0 braid 0009. Multiplied by the price of Bitcoin while receiving the funding fee. Let's go to the current price. $57,800. So this is my position size against the dollar. I'm going to multiply that by the funding fee that I'm going to come up with. Multiplied by 0 net 0.00078. Divide by 100. I'm going to make 0 braid $0.04. Of course, for example, the position is a very small position. It's a position I opened with $200. The guy opens it with $5,000, $10,000. $100, $300, $500. I remember this. There are those who get $3,000 to $5,000 in funding fees. There are those who make a profit. Of course, you can also pay. Where do we see the payment of the funding fee? Look, down there it says position. There's a history marker on the right side. I click on that. Look on the far right, it says Funding FI. By clicking on Funding FI here, this is not an account I use a lot. That's why Funding FI doesn't show up. This is how the funding fee is calculated. You can also follow the history, the funding fees you have paid. That's a 0 plus 0. 0.76 is not fixed, friends. And this is according to the market. So, according to the demand of the longs, it increases and decreases according to the demand of the shorts. And I said at the beginning of the video, by following the funding rate. There are those who try to calculate the direction of the position. How do they do it? They do it like this. For example, if everybody's very positive, good example, they long. And if this sign is positive, that means there is a general expectation of a rise in the market. If this sign is negative, we learn that the majority short. So there is a general expectation that the market will fall. At the same time, this is what we are looking at from the analysts. When there are very high funding rates, we have an expectation that the market may fall with a gap. The goal is to explode the longs. By the way, the video you are watching right now, it's an award-winning video. If you like our video, subscribe to our channel. And a friend who shares the tweet in the fixed comment. He earns 500 TL from us, my friends. Now, there is also an arbitrage here, and that's this. For example, $57,827 right now. The price of Bitcoin is in futures. I came to the market and when I look at it now, it's $57,866. There's a $40-50 difference. If the spread gets too wide, I might try arbitrage. Because I wait for that difference to close. For example, I could sell Bitcoin here, or a small long here. I might try an X long, because I'm waiting for the gap to close. If this difference is high, for example, when there is a very serious opening like $100 and $2, there are also people who try this kind of arbitrage and make money from it. Friends, I think you have learned everything about the funding fee. Again, you can ask anything you have in mind. In our next video, Binance Futures tactics and resetting the liquid price. Click on the video description or on the end screen. You can also watch that video by clicking on the banner. Hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.